Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Libra for the month of December 2022. I hope all my Libras out there are doing well. As you know, dear Libra, this is a general reading, so you will have parts that may not exactly resonate. Don't force anything to resonate, just leave it for someone else. Only take the parts that do resonate with you. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards. And this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the beautiful Six of Wands, the Victory card, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. In the challenging position, we have the Fool, clarified by Judgment. In the present position, we have the Moon, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles herself. And in the future outcome position, we have the Four of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Swords. So let's start from the beginning. I really like the Six of Wands in the past position because you were, dear Libra, quite successful at some point. You were able to have a new achievement that kind of granted you quite a lot of recognition, quite a lot of attention, and as a result, you leveled up because of that experience. And clearly, it had something to do with gaining resources, because the Page of Pentacles is all about, us working on gaining more resources. Maybe you received a promotion in the past. Maybe you did like a career move that really helped you be seen and recognized for everything that you do. Definitely the Page of Pentacles is a card that says you have some ambition to succeed and you are willing to put in the work to have that progress. So the divine here is very much recognizing that. We do have the Fool, however, in the challenging position, which tells me that you may be spending, time thinking about what has happened in the past, and there may be some people who are influencing your mind a little bit too much, because when you have the Fool in the challenging position, it's telling me that you are not pursuing something with all of your kind of time and energy. You're holding something back. It could be that you have some self-doubt, a little bit of fear kind of creeping up. Maybe there is lack of discipline. Maybe there is lack of kind of following things through, and maybe there is a little bit of unnecessary risk. So there clearly needs to be something in your life, in your personal life or professional life, that has to be reorganized in order for you to be able to set goals and move forward to achieve them, because you have a proven record of achievement. You have had victories in the past, so there's no reason you don't have victories moving forward. You do also have the Judgment in the clarifying position, which tells me that you may be trying to repeat something from the past, which is not really working out for you as well as you were hoping. You may not also be seeing a whole picture about letting something go. The Fool and the Judgment is definitely about letting something go, maybe of other people's opinions that may be influencing you. Maybe you need to be letting go of self-doubt and not really believing in yourself 100%. But there is kind of a lack of balance in the month of December that is coming through strongly. You have the Moon in the present position, which tells me you're going to be a little bit wobbly when following your intuition. Some of you have really developed intuitions that you immediately kind of tap into and follow your intuition. But then there are quite a few of you that kind of are still figuring out where the intuition kind of leads. And so here we have a little bit of like a fragile combination, if you will, with the Queen of Pentacles. In order for you to level up, in order for you to receive more abundance, to receive more prosperity, you have to be able to listen to that inner voice that comes from the moment of stillness, and to follow your intuition. When the Moon appears, it suggests you're going to have to dig deeper into your frame, meaning that you will have to rely on knowledge you've accumulated in the past. You have to rely on the know-how that you have as a result of past experiences, because they were able to develop, because they were able to help you, have more trust in your other senses. With the moon, you cannot really trust your eyes, so you have to trust the eyes that are in your heart, right? Because there's like the eyes that you see with, when you're driving, but there's also the eyes that sense things that are not visible. It's like the internal eyes, if you will. It's important to trust your other instincts. Make sure there's a corroboration between various instincts that you have. Does what you see align with what you hear, align with what you feel, align with what you can touch, align with what you can sense, with what you can smell, with what when everything is aligned, that you can kind of sort of follow that nudge, if you will. And intuition is a very calm feeling. It's not an ego feeling, right? It's a very calm feeling. It has no like ego in it whatsoever. It's just something that comes from the bottom up rather than from the top down. And so the Queen of Pentacles definitely is symbolic here for the abundance, for, daily comforts that we all strive to have in our life. And so if you want to have more prosperity, more ability to maybe work from home, to have more say in how you spend your time and resources, and how you want to organize your days, how you want to organize your life, you definitely want to allow the intuition to lead you forward, because with the moon sometimes you cannot really trust your eyes, because shadows tend to play tricks on our eyes. We tend to maybe sometimes see things that aren't there, therefore we start to feel fear. Sometimes when we kind of walk down a path, it feels like an unknown territory, and so again that fear creeps up, that uncertainty of what is behind that corner, what is about to kind of smack me in the face, if you will. It's important to follow your intuition, because the intuition will lead you. It's very much connected to the divine, and it's disconnected to your ego. It's disconnected to your tricky flight or fight kind of brain, if you will, because when the brain goes into fight or flight, it's not really helping us long term. It's only helping us short term. So it's important to be aware of these things. What I really like is that in the future outcome position, you have the Four of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. The Four of Wands has to deal with friends and family and community and our home, and things that like a group of people that matter to us, a group of people that we consider our foundation. And sometimes the Four of Wands literally means your home and its foundation. The Four of Wands here is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So that tells me that in your community or in your group of people, your friends, your families, there may be someone who's kind of creating deception, and so you may feel compelled to be very protective over your friends or over your family, over your working family. Maybe you have a really great group of friends, but there's going to be a very strong feeling of wanting to protect people that you care about, because there's an element of deception that is kind of finding its way into your community. And the Seven of Swords shows us a dishonest person that is doing something that may not be approved or appreciated, by people in the group of people that you are. But let's see what we can clarify with the Energy Oracle card that I pulled earlier today, and we have The thinking man. The thinking man is someone that you will have in the end of December. It could be an acquaintance. It could be someone you don't know. It could be a mentor, someone that you are going to be receiving advice from towards the end of December. And this man is going to provide a piece of information, provide maybe an element of inspiration, but provide something that will allow your mind to click. And when your mind clicks, there will be a very strong, powerful idea. There's going to be a very strong, powerful movement forward because you will realize something. And so do pay attention to conversations that may seem random to you. Do pay attention to the signs as you are moving through the end of December. And I think that a piece of information that's going to come across, maybe you'll receive an email, maybe you'll receive a phone call, maybe you'll hear a conversation that all of a sudden will help your mind click into place, and you will see a path to success and victory and really kind of like a strong home life as well, very clearly before you. But let's see what we can clarify with a mystical wisdom card that I pulled as well. And we have knowledge. Definitely there's something, some piece of information, once you are able to receive it, is going to make your life so much more easier, so much more kind of uplifted, and is going to help you move forward in a wonderful way. I also pulled a Shaman Dream Oracle card, which is Joyful Muse, inspiration. Definitely inspiration is an important element for all of us because sometimes inspiration solves problems that you would not otherwise be able to kind of solve by traditional means. The Joyful Muse invites you to be more playful, to have more mirth and joy in your life. You have become boring to yourself even as others continue to find you interesting. Circumstances have dulled your edge and it's time to change. Not the things around you, but your attitude. Blow a morning kiss to yourself in the mirror, smile to a stranger, wink to a child, be mildly but elegantly inappropriate. The Joyful Muse often comes at a time when darkness prevails and the future seems dour. Embrace her gifts, being playful without being silly. Invite the child inside you to come out for a play date, and he or she will help you to return to your innate innocence, the place of never been there, never done that, even if it is the same routine you wake up to every morning. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.